Sadly, Resident Playbook has ended. However, the viewers wouldn't mind a second season. The cameo appearances from the OG Hospital Playlist universe are like Easter eggs, leaving fans of both series giggling with excitement at every appearance. The cast and production team brought their A-game. There was proper character development, as the 4 first-year residents gradually found their feet at the hospital. If properly nurtured, their friendship could grow to compare with that of the 5 outstanding Hospital Playlist professors. Young still hasn't found her passion for work yet. She was ready to quit after winning the lottery, but fate had other plans for her. I mean, how could she forget to check the expiration date of such a winning? Her ticket to freedom. However, her easy acceptance shows her heart might still lie with her colleagues and the hospital. She's always the first to deny their friendship, but will always go the extra mile for them, which is why they take her words at face value and not to heart. What's more, Professor Seo was the next best thing to happen to her after Do-won. If you recall, she was ready to throw in the towel, after Dr. Myung went out of her way to alienate her from the other staff. Do-won standing up for her was the beginning of her love for him. Unlike Dr. Myung, who singled her out because of her lack of motivation, Professor Seo saw beyond it, and created avenues for her to grow as a doctor. Fortunately, Dr. Myung got what she deserved in the end. If you've seen Hospital Playlist, you can't be surprised at Dr. Myung's shenanigans. She almost made Dr. Chu go crazy. She avoided work, thereby making things difficult for Dr. Chu, who was submerged in work. There's a lesson to be learned here. While Dr. Chu did her best and worked hard during their residency, Dr. Myung avoided work. The years didn't change Dr. Myung, who found ways to cut corners, by taking credit for others' work, as she did to Do-won, and getting the residents to do her work for her, then taking credit for it while belittling them. In reality, most people like her could get away with this, because life isn't fair. However, Professor Seo did what was necessary, by consulting the hands-on staff. Now, Dr. Myung has to work under Professor Chu, whom she undermined in the past. Meanwhile, our dearest bear, Professor Suk-hyung, is still as cute as ever. Glad to know that he found a way around his mother, and married Minha. He must be proud of her. His asking Professor Seo to watch out for his wife was endearing. What's more, I can't with Ju Young and Sung-won. All the signs were before them, but they couldn't connect the dots. This could be because they can't fathom their siblings, who were archenemies in the past, suddenly being lovers. Sadly, the viewers didn't get to see their reaction when they found out. This part of the drama wasn't properly wrapped up, as Do-won and Young are supposed to tell their siblings about their romance. I mean, if they can't figure it out after seeing them in bed together, holding hands, and wearing couple rings, maybe they need to be told word for word. At this point, they might find out on their wedding day, as Do-won is already saving towards that. I must say I still don't understand the double-in-law thingy. However, they are so in love and cute together, and the viewers finally saw a proper kiss between the lovebirds. So much for keeping things secret. Before Young's second year ends, everyone, including the patients, will know of her romance with Do-won. I had hoped that thing would turn out differently, for Ju Young and Sung-won. However, I applaud her decision to find happiness elsewhere, instead of the quest for a baby, turning her into someone she isn't. Meanwhile, at first, I couldn't understand Sabi, especially after she undermined Young out of jealousy. Her character development was good to see. She might not be empathetic, but she goes out of her way to ensure her patients are okay. She finds solutions to their ailments instead of offering platitudes. Nam Kyung and Lee Young couldn't understand when she couldn't relate to the patient being alone. To her, the patient had a caregiver. And while Jae deprived himself of sleep to alleviate his patient, she found a solution to her pain. This doesn't negate the importance of what Jae did, but just as Sabi asked, what did it do for the patient? Empathy is great, but being resourceful might go a long way. Just as Nam Kyung said, they are cold and warm and need to be mixed. So like Sabi, to have dating rules. Their romance and love will be beautiful and interesting. Nam Kyung is a character that you can't help but like. She's true to herself and strives to give her best. Sadly, she lost her first patient, who served as a teaching moment for her. However, this goes to show the cycle of life. Just as she was devastatingly mourning her death, life showed her its mystery, with the birth of a new baby. Had she not later seen Professor Suk-hyun, she would have believed he was an angel who disappeared after assisting her. It's almost as if the patient, Miso, consoled her with the baby's birth, serving once again as a teaching moment for Nam Kyung. What's more, I'm gleeful that something is blooming between her and Gi-yeon. Who remembers when Gi-yeon laughed at Nam Kyung while she was crying over her boyfriend? That was when I started rooting for them. He thinks she's cute and is fascinated by her. Then Jae. He was my favorite resident, a jovial and happy-go-lucky character. I see his future in Professor Ryu, who is kind, resourceful, and jovial. He's like the glue that holds the group together. He has come a long way, from the resident who nearly drove Dr. Chu crazy. He also got to be the first at something, as he's always wanted. Being the first-year resident asked by a professor to co-write a journal. Overall, this wrapped up beautifully. We might not get a second season, as this is just a spin-off of Hospital Playlist. But if asked, would you want a Hospital Playlist Season 3 or a Resident Playbook Season 2? On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate this drama? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this content, please like, share, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell for all things wonderfully K-drama. Thanks for watching, bye.